Hello everybody, today I've been given the pleasure to unbox the new Cozyla Calendar Plus 2 all-in-one family calendar. So I have recently been given this and I've been asked to make a simple unboxing, not only just featuring the product but featuring the ads. So the first thing you would see is this. I don't know why it ended up there, but you do get a little blue envelope here that says "Say Goodbye to Chaos," as this was named the 2025 Time Best Invention, and you'll see why by the time we unbox everything and you guys get to really see this product more in depth. But this is just all the boring stuff. You'll get the thank you for choosing us and how to install everything, because this does come with a wall mount. But other than that, it is very simple because this is the desktop version. So they do give you a little stand that you can put it vertically on, which is very neat. But here is the main unit. Right under it, they also have very strong packaging compared to a lot of other brands. But here is the first thing. They give you your screwdriver. They also give you something to place for your drill. And then they give you the powering unit and how you would power this thing or charge it. Anyways, let's place that to the side over here. We are given much higher equipment. It is very heavy, which should show the steel and the metal that's got confined into this. But I will definitely unbox it in a second after I just check what this last thing is. And this is the wall mount, and that is pretty much everything that comes into the box. I like the boxing technique a lot when it comes to them. It is definitely very respectable. But that is all. I will clear up my workspace and let's get into unboxing every single box, and then we are going to set it up and show you guys the features hands-on. Thank you guys. All right everybody, so as promised, I've cleared up my workspace, and let's just start off with the nearest thing to my left, the wall mount. So right over here, we could just open this, and it is all made out of steel, as you can see, high duty steel. It's very strong, and then these were put on top of them. You have these little sponge things. This is probably something for safety so you don't scratch your walls. And then they of course give you the screws and everything set up for you. But that is the wall mount, very simple. We are also given probably the most important thing when it comes to this, aside from the screen of course, but this is the powering unit. This is what you would install into here to actually run the whole system, as you can see. And then what else do we have? We have its screwdriver right over here, and then your personal drilling unit to just get it mounted into the wall. But if you don't want to mount anything into the wall, then you will use what I have here to my right, which is the standing unit. So again, very neat and designed. I will set it up in front of you and you will see how it looks when I have everything set up. But here it is. You are given another one, so you would install these things together so you can place the screen right on top of this and safely hoist it. And that is pretty much it when it comes to everything we get on the side alongside the screws. And then finally, probably what we've been all waiting for is the Cozyla calendar in itself. So here it is right over here. They do give you a pretty nice cover right over here so you could just slip it off. And then it does take Type-C, USB, and then of course the charging port it uses. But that is pretty much it. Let's clear up the workspace, set this up so we can get into the features. Thank you guys. Hello everybody. So here is the main calendar view where we can see everything at a glance. There are different colors. They help separate obviously different schedules, so it's very easy to organize. I believe when we head over to the left right over here, here is the family task. These are different reminders that we can create and we can check them off as we go, as you can see right over here, which makes staying consistent a lot easier. So just imagine you clicking this, it will check it off. You can simply put different routines or chores like skincare, etc. You can imagine how you would use this for a kid or an elderly person who needs to take their medication Whichever it is, you can set it up here. Also, you can head over to here and set up different meals. If you click get started, there are a lot of different things. So the meal planner helps you organize meals ahead of time and keeps everything visible in one place. For example, if we decide to add breakfast, let's just click got it right over here. Let's click add, and then we have our food here. We can obviously add recipes here. Over here you can even get groceries and set up your grocery list. For example, if I want to make a 10-minute bean stew, we are given YouTube recipes right at the bottom, which is honestly phenomenal, alongside the calories, the carbs, the fats, the protein. Even if we make a different amount of servings, we can just simply add those up. Even if you scroll down here, you're given the ingredients, you're given the instructions, and you're given the actual TV YouTube tutorial. There are also different AIs that you can use on the phone, which is very splendid because you can use the app, and having the app is very helpful when it comes onto here, because anything you install onto the app will just simply reach up to here. It's very quick. That's the mobile app sync, because everything syncs with the mobile app, so everything changes up instantly to the calendar. Also, the large display makes information easy to read from across the room, and the design fits naturally into any space, which is why we have this metal plating in the back. And then I already have mentioned this, but the Cozyla Calendar Plus 2 was recognized as a time-best invention, highlighting its smart and practical design. And also, you can just see, we can just place this right over here. You can add different films. You can even use YouTube on here. It's literally a phone right in front of you that you can set up everything. You could put on different family members. Kids will try to have some type of friendly competition due to the different star system. So everything is truly phenomenal. Anyways, let me sit back and talk to you guys and give you guys my final thoughts. Alright guys, so now that we have finished unboxing everything and we have introduced all the features, simply said, I have introduced everything I could. Everything is installed right over here. As you can see how it's going through the little stand that they gave us. The port is in my charging. Everything is very easy to use. It's very sleek, it's very clean, and it's very high quality. Especially for its price, you are getting something truly phenomenal. Like I said, it's literally an oversized phone, but a family calendar all at the same time. Thank you guys so very much for watching. And once more, though, I highly recommend the Cozyla Calendar Plus 2. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and I hope you all have a phenomenal day. Bye-bye.